right, Matt Morrow, Charlotte Football Insiders. We're back once again. Excited to speak with a very talented young man out of Myers Park. His head coach, actually, Scott Chadwick, interviewed with us a couple weeks ago and said he's expected to do some really big things in the offense, touch the ball the most out of everyone on the team. And, with all the talent on Myers Park, that's a big statement. But that young man is Jacob Newman. We're going to bring him on with us right now. How are we doing tonight, sir?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
Hey, it's our pleasure. It's our pleasure, man. We're going to start out with asking you, it's been kind of a crazy off season. We're still in it. Typically, we'd be playing games right now. So what have you been doing, to stay ready and be prepared for when we are getting ready to play football in February?
I just been working on everything, the weightlifting, the speed, because I want to be able to do everything this year. I don't want to have no weaknesses. So mostly just working on my speed, my weightlifting. I want to be able to catch out the backfield. I want to be able to do everything and just have no weaknesses when I step on the field.
Very good, very good. You're the kind of running back I'd love to have in my offense. I used to love to run the spread and, have a guy that can catch and run and do all the things you can do would be just a coach's dream. So I know Coach Chadwick is excited to hear that. So of course, we've got so many things going on in the world. I want to touch on social injustice. We just had another situation where police shot a black man in the back 7 times. And this seems to continue to happen, over and over again. So what are your thoughts on this just injustice that continues to happen, and what can we do about it as a society?
It's a bad situation. Like, you turn on the news and, you just see African Americans getting killed, and it's just sad to watch. Like, I tried to watch it. I couldn't even watch it. But, it's just a sad situation. I feel like the only way, everybody has, can't just be the Black community. I feel like everybody has to come together as one. And, we have to figure out a situation where, this can be stopped. Because until, the people who are killing these people are responsible or held to, their responsibility for what they've done, nothing's going to change. So.
I agree. And, we've seen some movement on it. I saw the officers were put on leave, but we'll see what happens and see what, continues to transpire as time goes on. But of course, the other thing that's going on in the world is why we're in the situation we are where we can't play football, and that's COVID-19. We talk about wearing a mask and social distancing and all those things. Excuse me. Do you believe in, doing those things? Are you actively doing those things? And what else can we do in order to try to get past this and get to football in February?
Yeah, I absolutely believe in wearing your mask and, keeping 6 feet and, because, COVID is a worldwide problem, but, people have to do their part for everything to get better. It can't just be some people doing it, some people not, because we're not going to get better that way. So I feel like the only way to, help COVID is to do what you can do, what you can do, what you can control. So I feel like, yeah, the little stuff is going to be big in the long run.
I totally agree, man. Totally agree. I wear my mask. I feel like I get tired of wearing my mask, but it's the right thing to do because number one, I want this to go away. And number two, I want football. So I've got to do my part. What is your best memory playing high school football so far?
I say my best high school football memory probably is, last year, I got to, go into a season with my brother. He was a senior last year. He graduated and went to Presbyterian. But I feel like just that season, just having that opportunity, because many brothers don't have that opportunity to just play with each other. So, and we had a great ride that year. That was a great team. So, adding on to that, I just felt like that was probably my best memory, just that season, getting to play with him.
Yeah, that's awesome. My brother actually went to a different high school than me, and he was only 2 years behind me. So I know that's a great memory. You're gonna have that to cherish for the rest of your life. That's great. That is great. In your opinion, what are the best things you do on the football field?
I feel like my best things are my vision, and the ability to make people miss, and the ability just to get out in the open field and make something happen, just make a big play. And I think, I say, there's a lot of things that I feel like I can work on, get better at. But I feel like my best things is just my vision and being able to make people miss out in the open field.
Based off your highlights, I totally agree. As I said earlier, you're very dynamic with the football in your hands, and I'm really excited to see what you do, on the field this season. All right, Jacob. So I want to ask you now: do you listen to any music before the game? And if you do, what kind of music gets you in the right mood to play football?
So on game day, I listen to a lot of different stuff. Of course, I got the hype music. You give me hype, but sometimes, like right before the game, I'm in my locker. I might have to slow it down and listen to some slow type stuff. But I feel like the people I listen to the most is probably NBA YoungBoy and probably Chief Keef.
I'm not going to pretend to know who they are, so I assume those are the ones that'll get you hype, right?
Yeah.
All right, good enough. And now the interesting thing is the slow stuff. What does that do for you?
Because you can't just have all the hype stuff. You gotta sometimes you gotta slow it down. Just just think about what you're gonna do tonight. It's good to have that hype stuff, but sometimes you just gotta slow it down and listen to some stuff that's gonna calm you down before the game.
Okay, I like it. A man of varied taste. That's
Yeah.
very good. Very good. What was the best high school football game you've ever been a part of so far?
I see. The best high school football game I was in was probably my freshman year. We went down to Richmond County for the first time, and we played them. Atmosphere was crazy. People was jam packed, nowhere to sit, and just so many big time players in that game. I say that was probably my best game. I didn't play much, but it was still cool to be in that atmosphere, and with all those people, and they're playing music, this and that. I mean, it felt like a college experience, to be honest.
Yeah, Richmond County is a special place. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. And you guys won that game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Good deal. So who would you like to thank for your football success so far?
I got two people. I can't really pin it on just one person. First of all, it's my dad, because he's just pushing me every day to get better and work on my game and every part, because he don't want me to have no weakness. He wants me to do everything. And I feel like the other person is just my brother. Like growing up, watching everything he do, he inspired me to probably be the player I am today. So those are probably the two main people that I'll probably give my success to.
Very good. And both of those guys you mentioned are good people. Obviously, they've done a really good job with you. That's for sure. Last question I want to ask you. Let's talk about Jacob off the field. What kind of guy are you off the field? What do you do for fun? What do you do to kind of get your mind off things when you're not playing football?
Off the field, I'm just real chill. I'm just real relaxed. I don't really be out. I'm mostly a homebody. I like to stay at home, just play video games, listen to music, chill. When I get time, like when I'm not working out, mostly just watch TV, chill. Play the game, do something like that.
All right, 2 questions on that. What's your favorite show to watch, and what's your favorite game to play?
My favorite show to watch. I'll be watching Netflix. Netflix got a lot. That's a hard one, but definitely my favorite game to play is probably Madden, honestly.
Okay.
Between Madden and 2K.
Okay. Yeah, that's what most people say. So that's cool. It's funny. The hardest question I asked you was about a TV show.
I don't know. I be watching a lot.
That's all right, man. That's all right. So I do want to ask you one more thing, and this is about college and recruiting. What are you looking for in school, and are there any schools that you're particularly interested in right now?
Of course, me having a standard for myself I would love to play D1 college football at the next level. But I'm really open to any school that has interest in me. Because first of all, I want to thank them for interest in me. Uh, it's been a lot of schools have called me over the past couple of weeks, and it's really motivated me. And I see the school I really like. I'm a hometown kid, so I like the University of Carolina, University of South Carolina, schools like that in state. But whatever school shows interest in me, of course, I'ma always keep never like count a school out. I'm grateful for any school that takes their time to look into me.
Very good. Very good. Good answer, man. Great job. Jacob, I want to thank you for coming on with us tonight. It was a pleasure talking with you, getting to know you a little more. And I know you're going to do big things on the field this upcoming season. I'm excited to see you in action over at Myers Park.
I appreciate it, man.